Yeah, I see it. All right. I was tired yesterday.
Exhausted is crazy. You had a good time.
I definitely was tired.
Welcome back to the Too Familiar podcast.
I got you. Not you got quiet.
He is funny. Welcome back to the Too Familiar podcast. I am Marlena Ariel.
And I am Tish B. Tish. Yeah.
You these names.
Marlena.
Which one is
Can we just hop into asking me how my week been?
How is your week?
Yeah, I'm back stressed.
Let's talk about it.
I ain't took a bath for 3 days. No, I'm lying. Let me stop playing. I ain't no Be Small, y'all now. But yeah, it's.
Why you back stressed? What happened? Let's talk about. Let's quickly.
Let's quick. We ain't gotta get too deep into it. It just
what you need TT help on?
Not TT. What you need TT advice on?
What you need my help with? Come on.
I'm gonna get through it. It ain't nothing too bad, but it's just like, whew.
Yeah.
I just feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulder right now. Mm-hmm. But we get through it.
Why would the weight of the world though? We don't got a deep dive, but why the weight of the world? What is that? Why?
What are you asking me?
Because of what though? How did the weight of the world now is on your shoulders? Like what happened?
I can't say.
Oh.
Can't we say?
Well, my week has been good.
And then I got a call, I'm sorry, from my apartment complex today. I'm up here, whatever, saying that it's a leak in the downstairs apartment. Ain't nobody staying down there right now. But how the hell is it a leak and I ain't been there in a week?
Right.
Yeah. So she's like, can we get into your apartment? Because it's a leak coming from your apartment. Where the fuck is this leak coming from?
Is it going into their bathroom?
I'm guessing so. I don't know. She ain't called me back yet, but
they must be trying to rent it out.
They are. They trying to because somebody just moved out, but it's like why all of a sudden a leak?
Yeah.
One of your contractors done bust one of them pipes and gonna try to blame it on my apartment. Watch.
I mean, that still ain't your fault. How you get to the pipes?
Exactly. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
How your week been?
My week has been good. I don't know. I've been getting migraines from time to time. So today I just been having a little. I could already feel like, I don't know, like the back of my eyes always be the first
that ain't
thing.
funny, but it's like
pain feeling the back of my eyes.
Yeah. No, I like
no, seriously though. Like my eyes will like start to hurt and that'll be my first, like I know like a migraine.
Yeah.
So I just been.
You gotta get one of them shots.
I think it's just from looking at this and
you gotta get one of them shots.
Anyway.
You gotta get one of them shots. They gave me one. You gonna have to sit in a chair. It's gonna eventually go away. You might need a double dose because yours probably really bad. Mine was bad too, but
I got a breathing treatment one time and it helped. So
I thought you was and that hurt me.
And that hurt me really bad. No. But yeah, so my week has been all right. I'm not gonna lie. But today, I wanted to bring this topic up because I feel like a little of this I got real bad.
I feel like I got this a lot of bad.
And I really been trying to work on it. Is people pleasing.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. I feel like that when we like, I talk my shit and be like, I'm gonna tell them no, hell no, fuck no. Mm-hmm. And I still be like, okay.
But I feel like, people, if people pleasing worked, people would be pleased with you. And seeing that they not, the shit don't work. So we might
because
get out the industry of people pleasing.
You can literally, for example, this one came to my mind kind of. You know how parents be like, go to college, da da da. And some people go to college and get their degree and then don't end up even in their field. And they be like, well, if you would have just took over the family business.
Yeah.
Did you tell me to go to college? I'm so confused.
It always be like a either or, whichever one. Yeah. And I feel like for me, what I really got bad is the over apologizing. I feel like I'm
You feel like you over apologize?
Yes.
I feel like you don't apologize enough.
Enough? What you mean enough? I feel like
What do you apologize for real?
I feel like I'm constantly like, oh, I'm sorry. Like after
to who?
People.
Where I be at?
I don't know what I would be apologizing to you for.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't really see you ever never apologize.
Really?
No.
I feel like I do. Or even like if somebody say, "Can you do something or can you do this?" and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to." It's like the saying
But
sorry is not
okay.
necessary.
I was gonna say, do you feel like that's bad? Because you're still like saying no, but it's like it's kind of like letting them down softly, like.
But then that be the thing too. It's like it's like the overly like trying to make sure that you're not getting upset or you
Right.
understand that I would have if I could have. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just I could just simply say I can't. I don't have to constantly be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but if I could have, but
Yeah.
like no, I just can't." Or the answer is just no.
I feel like I do that a lot, but I feel like I do it like it is people pleasing, but I guess I feel like I do it because it's like I want them to understand why I can't do it. Like it ain't that I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you just didn't want to do it? What's so wrong with that?
I feel like most times I really ain't I don't want to do it type of person. I'm usually always able and willing to do whatever it is. I'm always moving around. I don't feel like I'm like anytime where I'm just a little too tired to do something or yeah, I just don't feel like I'm always open and willing to help. But I feel like that's kind of what it got me in my little situation now at the same time. Always helping and doing for others and not helping and doing for myself as much as I should.
Bite your ass, right? And then and then at what point do you feel like you're at a point of realization or are you still like, I don't get it yet?
I feel I'm in between. Like I get it, but then it's still hard. Like I said, it's easier said than done. Like, oh, I can say I'm not gonna help them next time. I don't worry about myself. But then it's like I be like, I gotta get out of that. I feel like I kind of put myself in people's shoes a lot. So I'd be like, I know how that feels. I know I done been there before. So I want to be there for them type of thing. And it's like sometimes, Tashin, you just can't be there for people, and you have to accept that if that makes sense.
I feel like I put myself in other people's shoes to understand, but never to try to make my mind think like, oh, I need to help them. Because the same was like, even if it was like a money issue, if I really don't got it, but I know like, oh, your situation, I know like you might need help or something like that. If I really don't got it, I'm not gonna put myself in a position to be fucked up for that reason. I would try to whatever resources I have, but I can't like
right.
Then what I'm gonna be shit out of luck. Cause then when I need help, who gonna help me?
That's true.
And sometimes I feel like I be there for people or helping people, whether it's financially, whatever, and don't have that in return.
I feel like, but you don't allow people to have that for you in
like
return.
In what way?
Like even just like before in one of our other episodes when we was talking about like depression and stuff, like when you need people there, you don't really kind of let that door open, if that makes sense. Like maybe we'll come to you and ask you and you would like try to keep it at surface level or don't say anything about it at all, and you just like, oh, I'm fine. So then maybe you sitting there like, oh well, I don't got nobody, when you really kind of do. You just don't want to open up to those around you.
That's true. I feel like the people who I feel like would help me, I would tell them. But if it's somebody I feel like you don't have shit for me, you know what I mean? And everybody feel like they got advice and we all got opinions, but it's like if your advice ain't shit, that's
if it ain't shit. I mean, I guess
even like okay, with like dealing with grief and stuff like that, everybody always gonna say, well, your mom was sick for a long time, you should have knew, or this and that, you know, death is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's ain't shit advice, because it's like, well, why am I but then I feel like sometimes you should have that person where like I wouldn't say they shut up and listen, but they kind of just there to listen sometimes. Sometimes that'd be good. Like you just need somebody to vent to. I feel like that's me a lot of times. Like after it even kind of like helped me think about my situation when I say it out loud and speak it. Then it's like, oh shit, like it made me think like, okay, well, I could have did this different, or I see where I was wrong at by actually hearing myself speak it out loud, like, or talk about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe
I'll try.
I'll try.
I just don't know. Sometimes I just be feeling like I'm just wasting my time saying something. I don't know. I know people be like, oh, you know, if you talk about it and get it off your chest and stuff like that.
That's definitely me, but that's not for everybody at the same time too. Yeah, but I know for me, talking about it helps a little more, because then it'd be like, whew, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's like because it's like something that I'm holding in, actually getting it out. It's like, okay, then from there I be feeling like, okay, well, I can fucking conquer the world now.
See, no, I be feeling like I just need solutions. Like if it's
I feel
something,
like I already have the solutions though. It's just the fact of like, oh, I know I have to do this to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh my God, I know it's gonna be rough, but I'm gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
Type of
I
thing.
feel like sometimes you be like, you have a lot of stuff going on,
Mm-hmm.
but then not prioritize the things that like the stuff like you were saying that stress you out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what brings you a lot of like.
I feel like it's hard to prioritize the stuff that because how can you prioritize your job, your kid, and something? It's like because I have to have this job to feed this kid,
Mm-hmm.
even though my kid is important and my kid need my time. This job still needs to be here, or this bill has to be paid, or my child ain't gonna have nowhere to stay, or he ain't gonna have no light, or he ain't gonna have no food.
Right.
So it's like, how do I prioritize that? I try to juggle it all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to prioritize something because it's like, okay, well, this job ain't making enough for me to pay my bills, so I still got to do something on the side to fucking pay these bills. So it's like, where does the prioritizing come in?
Right. Which I feel like you would figure it out soon because it ain't
Yeah,
like you ain't the first one to ever.
I'm finna become
have
a stripper, man.
Yeah, so I feel like
You said yeah,
like,
become
I
a
don't think
stripper.
you should be stressed out.
Look,
oh, what you say? Look,
I said I'm finna become a stripper. You said yeah. I said oh, become a stripper.
I was gonna say yeah. I don't feel like you should continue to let that stress you out because I know you say that a lot that you be stressed, but I be feeling like I just even when we talked about before when we was talking about how it'd be like oh somebody got it worse than us. I feel like this right now. This is something you going through, but you're not the first one to ever have a kid who got to feed a kid who got to work. Like,
I mean, but with 2 households, hell yeah, that's a lot. I literally had to buy groceries for a household up here that I'm not even really standing.
Which is
and my kid's staying in here though, so he has to eat.
Yeah, but it's also like there's another parent who.
But if that parent can't provide, you have to. I mean, I feel like it's co-parenting. Like you got to make sure that baby's straight at the end of the day.
We should have an episode on that. Even though I don't got kids, I would love to what is it called? Pick your brain because
my brain.
I feel like I have a lot of opinions. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we can say that for another time. But back to topic at hand with the people pleasing. Do you ever feel like you allow people to treat you the way that they want to because out of fear of them not wanting to be around? So if you need an example.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. Look, not hurting my brain.
Because the example that was on my mind when I thought about it was a man feeling like, if a man is like, oh, I'm so busy during the day or I got this shit going on, and the time that I have to chill is only
on Friday or yeah, I get what you mean.
But in your mind, you might be like, no, I don't want to be up in the middle of the night, or I want to hang out during the day, or I want to go out and I want to do this. But he telling you this is when I can. So you just say fuck it, and you can come at 3 o'clock in the morning every time I see you, and no other time.
That sounded a little too familiar now. So, honestly, yeah, but I feel like when you say it like that, it's like damn. I feel like I do because it's like okay, that's why I have it bad with trying to understand. Mm-hmm. But like I said, trying to put myself in people's shoes. So it's like okay, well, if you're busy and that's the only time, if I want to make this work, then I'm gonna make that time as well. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that for yourself?
Honestly, I don't know what I feel. So, I'm very much a delusional queen right now. So, but I feel like it shouldn't be that way for the simple fact, like how you just saying you got shit going on, 2 households, kids and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's like if I'm asleep at this time, knowing I have to get up to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? How is that you making it work by?
And that's why I was telling you. I feel like that's why I kind of be in a position I am because I feel like I am a people pleaser. Mm-hmm. Cause I would be that one like up at night, like okay, well fuck it, this is the only time we got, so we gonna make this shit work. And then here I am, tired at work, can't focus at work, still stressed about this shit, and it's like okay, well this shit is really weighing on me. Yeah, I feel like you are too a little bit.
Yeah, when that situation.
Yeah,
for sure.
Even just like a people pleaser a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Like in what?
She said, "Come on, let's get in the nitty gritty." Yeah. I feel like you are working on saying no to people, but you are also like you You say yes sometimes, most times.
Like when it comes to what? Like
Anything,
men, my dad,
like
or like
I feel like really anything.
Mm.
And then sometimes I feel like you still just complain in the back of your head.
And then it's funny that you say that because then you be the main one saying, you always saying no, you don't ever want to do nothing. You don't want to go.
I feel like that'd be a joke. I swear, you say no to stuff like doing stuff, like going out, like.
Okay,
but
yeah,
as
yeah.
far as like helping, yeah,
I agree.
You'll be like, yeah, and knowing that you really don't want to do it.
And I think in the back of my head too, it'd be like, I used to feel like I want somebody to see how I would do it, so then they know how to do it for me. And then when that wasn't happening, that's where I feel like now I started being like, no, because I don't feel like I should have to continue to do for you in order for like almost just like I considered you in this way, and then for you to never consider me, it's like now I'm gonna just start saying no.
You're not wrong. I feel like that too. That's why I don't know if you really caught on, but like when I used to ask you to babysit Cardi, I'd be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" You like, you better bring him before I change my mind. But no, seriously, because I feel like if you keep asking somebody for something or to do something, they gonna get tired of it eventually. So that's why I'm like, you sure? You know, because if not, yeah. You said
because I feel like a lot of the times, like just with that situation, I feel like I always just be like no, and then still for you to bring them, you know.
You say no, and I still bring them. Correct that.
No, I'm saying no, but I never was just like no, hell no. Like,
all right,
you know what I'm saying? Unless like I was obviously doing something. I was going somewhere. But I feel like I never tell you fucking no.
I feel like you do, but not enough. I don't feel like I ever get offended though if you say no.
But have I no to some help or no to what? Like
I feel like you have, but it'd be legit though. It'd be like I'm too tired tonight, or like I got something to do. It don't be like Tashina, hell fucking no, I'm fucking tired of your ass.
Oh.
She said, I'm gonna start doing that shit.
I want to show your ass. I don't know. I feel sometimes it just be dependent. And sometimes I might get in my moods with certain things or people where it's like I'm tired of doing things when I know I can never ask you for the same thing. And not just you, but just people in general. Like sick and tired of being sick and tired. Period. I hope they heard you say that.
She said sick of tired of being tired of sick and sick and tired sick.
Cause just like for what? Sometimes it's just honestly like for what? And then that's just what I think. But I'm definitely trying to get out of it. I definitely feel like when it comes to like my dad.
I was just finna say, what about parents? That is so funny.
But then, okay, that's good you brought that up because I feel like we're totally opposite with like.
Get into it because I'm trying to figure out what you finna say.
Because I feel like I'm more like I don't handle my dad in the same sense that I feel like you handle your mom. Like me and my dad, like I'm like, no, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not
okay.
And I feel like you would be like, well, I don't want her to say this, I don't want her to say that, so I'm gonna just
people pleasing.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely do because I feel like mom would take it overboard. She'd be like, well, I birthed you and I've been in labor for 32 hours or y'all don't ever do nothing for me. I'm your mama type of thing. And it's like, okay, we understand that. But sometimes, we just can't or,
Yeah. And see, I'd be like.
Or maybe I just don't want to do that. Like we had this incident. She might know what I'm talking about too. I was working and I was working in her room at the time. And she wanted me to go get some chicken. But I'm like, I'm sitting here working. I don't want to go get your chicken. And at first I thought she was joking. So I really didn't get up right away. And then she kept saying it. And I low-key did not feel like moving. But then she started getting into, when y'all ask me for stuff, I do it, da-da-da. And I'm just like, okay. You literally see me here working, but I'm going to get up. And while you laying across this bed, not doing nothing, and go make your chicken. When you could have just did it when you see me in the middle of something. Even if I'm sitting there on my phone. Get up and go do it.
See me, I'll be like, get out of my face. No, leave me alone. Not right now. Like,
not right now.
Not right now. Like, do you feel like you have FOMO? Is that
What's
am I saying that right? The fear of missing out?
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. I feel like no, but I feel like no because I don't know. I really don't know because mom used to say that because I'm a late nighter, like I stay up late, but it's not because I feel like I'm missing something. It's just that sometimes I just feel like I can't go to sleep. I don't know. I don't feel like I ever care if I'm missing out unless it's something like an event or something I want to go to. And I'm like, damn, I'm missing out, but not on like other people's life or anything. No.
So like somebody, if your people or friends or something, or maybe a man or something, whatever, asked you to do something and then you said no, but then you seen it getting posted or something, you don't feel like you ever was like, oh, I should have went. Or do you feel like you just like I didn't want to go?
I feel like if I didn't want to go, then I'd be like I don't want to go. But I feel like if it was something that I wanted to go and it was like a reason like financially or something I didn't want to go, then maybe I'd be like, damn, I wish I could have went or something like that. But no, because
you feel like it's hard for you to say no because you don't want to be alone, and not even alone like not alone like not in a relationship, just alone like
no is in what regards, like no to what?
No to a hangout, no to a date, no to a
no. But I did watch a TikTok, which I kind of took in. Mm-hmm. He said we ain't saying no to nothing this year. Like it's in dates, none of that. Go and enjoy yourself. So I kind of follow that, but it ain't like I'm not saying no because I just lost my train of thought. But basically, I'm not. I feel like I don't do it to like I don't know.
The question was, do you have fear of being alone?
No, I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't. Sometimes I like being alone. But it's nice to have company. Mm-hmm. But I'm not saying yes to dates because I fear of being alone. It's just be like, okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this time.
Mm-hmm. And then is that a reason you feel like you can't prioritize like the other stuff that you
feel like I barely even get to do that now. I feel like I don't have time to hang out with friends and stuff lately. Like even me being in town, I had already planned like, oh, I was gonna kick you with my friends. I really haven't did that. Besides, like I felt like my godson graduation was something important. So yeah, I made time for that. Other than that, and then the party, but I didn't even go to that because I was making runs all day. I literally went for an hour, dropped Cardi off, and left, and came and did the podcast stuff. Left from here and did more runs or whatever. So it's like I really don't feel like I even entertain or go out as much as I used to because I feel like I am prioritizing stuff that comes first.
Yeah. How you feel about?
You ain't answering none of these questions, Miss Ma'am. You keep
question.
going to like answer that question, and then you had a good question before then. Just answer that question, and I'll think about it. What you had asked me.
The fear of being alone.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I definitely don't have a fear of being alone. I feel like I be chilling, honestly.
She said I be chilling.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm open. I'm open to doing anything that's not what I don't want to do.
Do you feel like do you feel like you are saying yes, or are you saying more no to like going out, hanging out, and like dates?
Yeah, I feel like it depends on what it is. Like, I'm not really into Milwaukee's just nightlife at the moment. If we were going out, I'd rather like be out of town or something.
So what if somebody actually like, okay, let's go sip and paint, but it's like during the day or
right? That's why it depends. Like it just depends on what it is. It's just certain stuff that really I'm not in the mood for.
Okay.
So yeah,
I feel you.
And what was the other really good question?
I don't know. That's the one. No, the one before. Do you have a fear of being alone? That was the question.
Oh yeah. No, I feel like I definitely do not. I'm very much fine being by myself. I don't really need to. I feel like also too. That's why I don't allow myself to be in certain situations where I feel like I'm begging for someone's attention. Okay, let me not lie, because I feel like I've had in the past like where I'm like constantly hitting somebody up like, oh, come or whatever. But now like the more that I'm self-evaluating, like I try not to put myself in situations like that.
Right.
Because I'm not afraid for someone, like I'm not afraid to miss out or go without, because
right,
I'm not gonna beg someone to.
Yeah, I also feel like but it's kind of, I wouldn't know if it's a question. It's more kind of like a statement. Like a lot of women, I don't feel like that have kids are not afraid of being alone, but that adult time is well needed as well. So I feel like when they do have that free time, they do take advantage of it. Because I feel like we know somebody that's like that. Like whenever she get free time, she definitely take advantage of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how y'all do it. Well, not you, but people. Cause
I mean, I can see why, because it's like, you know, you around your kid 24/7. Sometimes that do drive you insane.
mm-hmm. Like you just needing a second to like
Yeah,
hang out with your friends or your
yeah.
man, whatever. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Cause hell fucking no. What do you feel about people who um say one thing on the
Mm-hmm.
internet and then because the internet don't agree, then they change what they say or they apologize about it?
Like online, they actually apologize online,
Mm-hmm.
or I
Just
think
like
that
for
is
example,
crazy.
I don't know if you remember the Just Hilarious situation. This
Mm-hmm.
was like years ago when she made the comment about
The Arabs on the plane
yeah,
or something,
but
and she
then
went
she
and
stood on
apologized.
it
Yeah, and then
and
she
was
went and
like,
apologized
"Y'all know what I
after.
mean? I said what I said," and then came back and was
I
crying
felt
like,
like that was crazy because y'all joke about this stuff in y'all household a lot, and for y'all to try to get online and get on her behind was crazy.
mm-hmm.
Because I done ran into a lot of people that be making them like Arabs and other jokes.
But then, okay, I see people saying that, but then I see people saying that, yeah, that, like we've all made the jokes in the past or something, but now trying to do better, we're not doing that no more.
Okay, just say that and leave her alone. I feel like not even that. It's just like, okay, I don't know. I really don't feel like it was that deep.
For her to apologize.
No, why is she apologizing?
That's what I'm
Y'all
asking you.
said it
Why do you
before.
feel like why she?
Because just like y'all said it before, did y'all get on the internet and apologize?
Right. So why she apologizing?
That's what I'm saying with her. I didn't feel like she needed to apologize. What do you feel?
The people pleasing. I feel like she
Yeah.
went on there apologizing because she felt like it was gonna affect something or
Mm-hmm.
maybe something
She
money
thought she was gonna
wise
get
or
canceled.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why the reason? Just like you said, if you meant what you said, why would you take it back? Even for example, I can't think of the girl name, but Kai Cenat had the situation where his friend allegedly had raped a girl at a party that he threw,
Mm-hmm.
and so the girl was on stream and was like, "I think the girl lying because if you got raped, why you didn't scream or why you didn't do it there or why you didn't say nothing or why?" And everybody got on her ass like,
So what? She apologized for it?
yeah, which I feel like, first of all, why are you even making these comments?
Right.
She said she never been sexually assaulted, never been in a situation like that. So how can you tell somebody who's been abused how
What
they
to
should have
do?
reacted
Yeah.
about it? And then
But you said
online
what you
saying
said, so you should have stood on it.
right. But she
Because
did at first, and then when everybody was like, "Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And then that's when she came back.
Which I kind of agree. What is wrong with you? But I don't feel like I would have commented that to her because I wouldn't care. But it's like at the same time, it's like, yeah, you said it, you should have owned up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to people please and say sorry? Obviously, that's what you felt in the beginning,
right? Because you still feel that way. Honestly, you just
right? You just apologize because everybody said something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I agree.
that'd be a tough situation or a topic to talk about. I don't even know why people get on the internet even trying to
and it
comment or
someone who never went through it,
right? Which is so crazy.
Literally,
just hush your mouth.
Why would you?
We ain't even got our buttons today.
Because that just don't make no sense to me. I don't get it. Before we get off this topic, do you feel like it's hard for you to consider yourself in certain situations?
In all situations.
Really?
Yes. I feel like I always put myself last, and I need to stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Not you said, mm-hmm.
I mean, I agree. I definitely should stop doing that.
Okay. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do feel like I put myself last. I don't feel like I don't know. It's just, I kind of blame my parents at the same time. I really blame myself because I take accountability, but
no, let's get into that because I agree that certain things start in house
Mm-hmm.
when you're a kid. Even I feel like parents who talk to their kids a certain type of way, it's like at home, like you could damn near be your kid first bully before you even leave out the house.
Which is true. I agree. I feel like mom and them always kind of put it like, you know, you have to do this or you have to do that. So it's just like, okay, well, I guess I got to do it because they want me to do it type of thing. So it's just like that's what I grew up. Or even I feel like
you didn't have a voice either.
I definitely didn't feel like I had a voice. Yeah. I feel like it was do what I say or you know get out my house type of thing or
or even asking just like why.
Yeah,
I feel like my
parents definitely disrespectfully. Like, well, don't ask me why, just do it.
Yeah.
It's like
why the fuck am I cleaning the gutters? Like, fuck.
Why I'm cleaning the bathroom every day? Like,
no, for real.
What if I really didn't know why I'm cleaning the bathroom every day? Why you can't just explain to me? It's especially as a kid. Like,
The bathroom is
I
something that
just
we
cleaned
use
it
every day, and
yesterday.
it needs to
Yeah,
be
yeah. It
clean.
needs to be
Yeah,
clean.
like
It's
it's
germs
so
every day.
simple.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't ask me why. Like,
Yeah.
dang.
Like I can't say shit.
Especially, when you're a kid, you just thinking like,
Yeah.
I just cleaned this motherfucker yesterday. Why am I cleaning
Right.
it again? Yeah.
I agree with that, and I feel like sometimes it do be hard. Sometimes I feel like to consider myself, especially like what I said earlier about making when somebody else is making sure that their time is used how they want to use it, and then
Mm-hmm.
just showing up whenever they want to for
Mm-hmm.
me. So I feel like I'm trying to work on that too, because I just honestly everything. I just feel like I sometimes it be so hard to just be like, I'm gonna just put myself first, and I'm gonna just allow it to be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, I feel like I'm getting more into that. Like I don't mind just chilling. I don't mind just going to work. I don't mind just working on my business. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be a part of nothing. But
Yeah.
I'm not. I can't just continue to let people just walk over me and do whatever the fuck they want to.
Yeah. I feel like I know exactly when I started kind of being like that. I feel like, and that's how I kind of. I don't know if people had noticed. Well, I know I noticed. Whatever. But it was like around February, March, and that's when I got my apartment too. I
Mm-hmm.
just kind of zoned everything out and was just like focused. Until everything started crashing down on me again. But um, yeah, I feel like that was like the most peaceful. I can't even talk peacefulest part of my life this year was
Mm-hmm.
around that time because it was just like okay, it was just me focused on me. I was barely talking to anybody. I literally was just focused on what Tashina needed to do.
Period.
Yeah, I need to get back that way, but I am when I get back to Texas. I already got my plan laid out
What's fun?
to fucking get a second job,
Mm-hmm.
go to work, come home, stack my money, get this stuff in order, and yeah, take off.
Period.
Yeah.
Um. Do you feel like okay? This is my last question for real.
She said this is
You
my
got a
last
question.
question
I
for
feel like
real.
I've been asking you a lot of questions. Um, do you feel like not considering yourself or putting someone above you is showing that they're more important than you or how you feel?
Oh, that's a good question. You want to know why?
Why?
No, for real. Somebody had told me this before, but they were saying basically you don't value yourself when you put somebody before you, and that
Mhm.
you need to love yourself first. And I never really thought about that because I was always like, I did this because of you, instead of like, no, you did this for yourself, kind of thing.
Mhm.
I feel like you should. Okay, ask that question again because I'm kind of like going
Do
off
you
topic.
feel like putting someone above you is showing that they're more important than you, or
Yeah,
they
because
feel like
yeah,
they're
I
more
feel
important?
like yeah, I've been in that situation where I have put somebody feelings before mine, so I did feel like like their lives, their opinion, everything
Mhm.
mattered before mine did. And then when I got out of that situation, I'm like, damn, why would I put that person before me? Like they not trying to say like that, but they not as important as I am. I gotta worry about myself first. How I'm gonna
Mhm.
take care of you when I can't even take care of
Right.
myself?
Do you feel like sometimes? Okay, for real, this is my last question.
I was gonna ask
But
you that question too that you
oh,
just asked me
okay.
too though.
I do agree with that, and I do think it is definitely a self love and a value thing because allowing people's always their opinions, always their how they feel, what they need, their time, and
Mm-hmm.
literally always over. That's when you get burnt out, or
Yeah.
that's when you start to resent a motherfucker too,
Yeah.
because everything is always revolving around them.
Yeah.
But my other question before I forget, do you feel like now that you're a mom,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like it's easier or harder for you to kind of like stand your ground on how people treat you in order to teach him how to how he should get and
Ooh.
deserve respect?
Not you asking these good ass questions. I feel like I really try to stand my ground on how people treat me, especially in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how can I answer that? Because I was in a situation once. That wasn't a good situation. I feel like I definitely like try to make I don't even know how to really answer it. Like I stood my ground during that situation,
Mm-hmm.
and he has never seen me back around that person, if that makes
Right.
sense. Or even like out in public, like when somebody mistreating me or doing something wrong, I always stand my ground so he know that he can stand in his ground as well with somebody like that I don't appreciate you, respect like the way you treating me,
Disrespect.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically type of thing. So I try to stand on that. I really don't try to put him in situations where he has to like think like,
Mm-hmm.
dang, I'm not safe type of thing.
Right.
I
Right.
really
Right.
feel like that is big on a kid because that could be traumatizing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm,
Period.
that was a good question.
Yeah.
Boom. Now she coming with the fire today.
Well, yeah. So love yourselves. Stop fucking people pleasing.
Yeah. We ain't no people please out here.
We change it today.
Okay.
No more people pleasing on 3.
1, 2, 3. No more people pleasing. All right.
No, but before we in this episode, we always play. I know you fucking lying. So let me pull up the timer real quick. I'm gonna let you get yours together. You go first today.
Okay. I already got mine in my head.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. How many insurance companies can you name?
Oh, fuck. I can name 2.
I can name 3.
I can name 4.
I can name 5.
Okay, wait. Car insurance? Any
insurance?
Okay, you said 5?
Yeah.
I can name 6.
I know you're fucking lying.
Okay.
I was just looking at insurance this
Geico, I bet. Geico, Progressive, Allstate, Badger, Obama.
I never heard of Badger, but it is Badger Insurance. Obamacare. I thought you was gonna. Oh, keep going.
How many y'all got? Say 7.
I don't know. I think so.
Oh fuck. Allstate.
How many you got so far? 6.
One more. Damn.
She didn't get it. Family insurance, and then I thought you was gonna say Liberty. I was gonna be like Liberty. Yep, the General.
I thought I said it. No, I said
Elephant, Lemonade.
I had Lemonade.
Did you?
Rental insurance, yeah.
Period.
Mine was. How many Marvel movies can you name?
I can name 2.
I can name 3.
I know you're fucking lying. I don't know any Marvel movies.
Okay.
Well, I do. I don't know what is considered Marvel movies.
I was thinking that in my head too. Is the Hawk?
I don't
Spider-Man?
know. And then you finna cheat because I'm like, I know Spider-Man is.
Okay, Spider-Man is Hawk is.
Okay. Can we get some help in here?
Guardian of the Galaxy.
Is the Hawk the Marvel? Okay.
Hawk, Spider-Man, and Guardian of the Galaxy.
Guardian of the Galaxy. All right, I see you. Let me see.
What's crazy? While we on that, I don't feel like I ever seen no Marvel movies besides Spider-Man and Hawk. I never even seen Guardian of the Galaxy.
Me either. And they got, I don't know if it's a new one now, but I've been seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the third one that came out.
Yeah.
I never seen none of that.
You got Disney Plus?
I'm not too sure Disney Plus, so I don't know.
No, you do not.
Okay. No, I don't got Disney Plus.
Cardi, stop watching it. I feel like I should download it again.
Thank you.
Not thank you. Well, he wasn't watching it, so I'm like, ain't no point.
Brittany, when you watch this, just
send me the password too.
I'll know you watch this if you send me the password.
Yeah. Send us the password. Okay. That's a good one. How many Disney movies can you name? Disney? We used to love Disney.
I can name 6.
I can name 7.
I can name 8.
I can name 9.
I can name 10.
I know you're fucking lying.
Okay, 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Humpback of Notre Dame.
Why you name that at
all? Fucking Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, why I can't think of the fucking names now? Oh my god, I'm tripping.
Yeah, you're
Princess and the Frog. Fucking
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget. I thought you was gonna say High School Musical. Ain't that Disney? Yeah, that was your movie.
I'm having a headache today.
Look. No.
Dang.
And it's crazy because you got all the VHSs and all that.
I can't think. Dang. How many words you can name that rhyme with cherry?
Which Harry?
I can name 3.
I was finna say 3. I can name 4.
I can name 5.
I know you're lying.
All right. Berry.
Oh, that's my first one.
Scary. Nairi.
No, what is Nairi?
You said.
I said
okay. Cherry, Berry, Carrie, Larry, Harry, Scary,
Jerry.
Exactly.
Jerry.
Well, this has been another episode
Of
of the Too Familiar Podcast. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and we will be back next week
with another episode. Bye.
Nobody